It's an exciting day. It's also a beautiful day to be alive because today I'm gonna walk you through my entire updated current workout split and routine. That was a long title. Recently, I've chit-chatted with you about the fact that I had to take a very long needed break from the gym. That was in the end of March as I transitioned back into working out. After that good 2-week break, I made a huge change in my workout split, and that is what I'm going to share with you today. Now keep in mind, this is my workout split. This is what I love to do. I totally encourage you to find a workout split and a workout routine that is going to make you happy. It is going to make you want to go to the gym. I have found that when I make a workout split that I love, it makes me want to go to the gym. I'm pumped up, you know, leg day on Monday, I don't know her anymore. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and never forget to subscribe so you never miss a fit tip with Wit again. Without further ado, girl, let's jump into this video. Okay, so as I was saying, I know you're probably still shocked. I know your jaw's probably on the floor right now. I no longer train legs on Monday. On Monday, I want to be pumped up. I want to get my week started on an awesome note with an awesome workout, and leg day just wasn't it for me anymore. I'm so sick of leg day, okay? I am sick of her. We're on a break, except it's one of those breaks where you still see each other every week, you know, twice a week. You know how it is. So Monday, I've actually transitioned into a pull day. That's something so new to me as well. I used to have very specific muscle groups on very specific days, and now I've kind of transitioned into a push and a pull workout split, which is just crazy. I've never done it before, which makes it so exciting to me, and it's making me want to go to the gym, and that's what I needed, you know? I needed that little inspo. Get me to the gym, girl. All right, it's Monday. It's gonna be a full day to be alive, and it's back day.
Oh my gosh, I'm a tomato.
Well, you just did Stairmaster for an hour. She killed it. She killed that list. Back bicep rear delts. That's the game plan for today. As you guys know, I'm obsessed with anything upper body these days. So Monday, I start off with a pull day, which targets your back, biceps, and rear delt. You know, here's me doing a lat pull down, I'm pulling. Here's me doing a bicep curl, I'm pulling it up. Here's me doing a rear delt pull. You get it? Pull day. Honestly, at first it was very confusing. I'm like, wait, is this a push or a pull? What am I doing here? But once I started getting the hang of it, back and biceps together, it makes perfect sense. Toss in a little bit of rear delts. I still do rear delts on shoulder day. So if I don't hit them too hard on Monday, that's a-okay. I love back. I love training back. It's been so fun for me to switch up my workouts and try new things and really try to get, you know, a little sculpted backaroo and biceps. Moving into Tuesday, you know, leg day now, we're on a break, but Tuesday is leg day now. The format of my leg days have not changed at all. I still start with glute activation. So when it comes to glute activation, I have a few of my staple movements, but there's no really rhyme or reason. That's not the right terminology. There's no reps and sets to what I'm doing. I just go with those movements until my glutes can't take it anymore. Adding a band to these exercises is what's really gonna do it for you. So add a band. I love the side to side walking, keeping tension in the band the entire time. Really focus on that mind to muscle connection, really pushing through your glutes through all of these activation exercises so it can wake your stubborn glutes up. I love kickbacks, I love side kicks, I love diagonal back kicks, I love doing glute bridges, holding a glute bridge and pressing my knees out. After all of that, I'll do like maybe a tiny baby glute stretch, and then I'm gonna go jump in to the workout. But I did about 10 minutes of that incline walking, glute activation. Look at me, I'm ready to go. Then I move into compound movements. Compound movements target more than one muscle group. So this could be a squat, a deadlift. And then I transition into isolation movements. This is where I toss in a lot of supersets. This is where I keep it fun and spicy, you know? Spice it up with some fun. If you want an example of this, definitely check out my last leg workout that I posted on my channel. I take you through exactly what a leg workout looks like for me. So if you need some inspo, check out that workout, girl. This is where things become really, really interesting. very interesting. My whole life, I've never been interested in yoga. I got a lot of friends who are yogis. I respect my yogis. I've just never been interested in yoga at all. Over the last few months, I've just been feeling very stressed out and very, I don't want to say anxious, but maybe uptight is the better word. I never saw this day coming. I never saw it coming, okay? I do hot yoga now. I'm not good at it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm good. I'm just saying that I do it. I try to do it. I'm really trying to incorporate just 1 hour of hot yoga once a week. I go and take a hot yoga class, and by the time I step out of there, my mind is clear. I am sweating from every pore of my body. I am drenched. I gotta wear all black because that's how drenched I am. All right, you guys, I'm heading to yoga right now. I have my yoga mat. Look, like I'm dedicated. Do you see this dedication here? I have my own yoga mat. I got this little cute bag that I put my wallet and lip gloss in. I got my Gymshark yoga block, Hydro Flask full of water. What else? Oh, 2 towels here, my sweat towel and my yoga towel because I'm drenched by the end of hot yoga. Not only do I spend an hour sweating like a crazy girl, but I also am now working once again on my flexibility, which I've lost a lot of. If I'm going to do a hot yoga class, I will not weight train on that day. There's 2 classes I like to go to. One's on Wednesday, one's on Friday. So I kind of just, I listen to my body, I feel myself out, how's the week going, and then I go from there. So Wednesday could be hot yoga, or it could be a push day, which is my favorite day of the week. All right, so today is Wednesday, which is either a push day or a yoga day, you know, my active rest. Today I'm actually headed to the gym to film this workout for YouTube, so you'll see it soon, girl. Which means that yoga this week will be on Friday. I don't wanna be biased, you know? I don't wanna persuade you, maybe, but push day is my favorite day. I'm so excited. Today I'm hitting shoulders, which has always been my favorite day, combining with triceps. Maybe we'll toss in a little bit of chest, maybe some abs. We'll see. Okay, all right, head to the gym. I will see you there. Love you so much. Okay, let's just say I'm putting hot yoga on Friday this week. So my 3rd weight training day of the week will be a push day, which involves shoulders, triceps, and chest. Shoulders and triceps, I mean, I've never loved anything more. Why have I never done shoulders and triceps together? It's phenomenal. It's my favorite workout of the week and the day. I only do 1 a day, but you know what I'm saying. I used to have a dedicated day in the week to training chest. I haven't been doing that for well over a year now. I found that by just tossing in 1 or 2 exercises on my push day is plenty for me, girl, and I don't know why, but I'm always sore. It's the only muscle group on my entire body that I can get sore consistently. You look great today. You're so handsome. Moving on to my 4th weight training day of the week. This is where I go ahead and I do legs 1 more time. Maybe I won't go as hard and as heavy as I did on the earlier leg day. Sometimes I focus on just my hamstrings and my glutes, or I'll just focus on my quads. I really just listen to my body. I think that's so important. That is a huge change in mindset that I have made over the last year or so. By listening to my body and kind of taking a step back and really thinking about what I want to do that day, I've just become so much happier with the gym. I don't feel like I'm forcing myself to do something that I don't love. So my 4th weight training day of the week is still legs, still hitting it hard, still going for it, but maybe just switching it up a little bit where I'm not getting too bored and I'm having some fun, especially because I don't love leg day anymore. It's crazy. I don't know what happened. I mean, for an eternity, in a lifetime, leg day was my favorite day. So I know for a fact that there will be 4 weight training sessions a week plus a hot yoga session as my active rest day. Doesn't matter the order. Maybe I'll toss yoga in right here. Maybe I'll toss yoga in right here. Maybe I'll keep yoga on a Friday. So that's what a typical 5-day week looks like for me. I have 4 weight training sessions and 1 active rest day. Now moving into the weekend, Saturday is kind of just a day where I decide, listen, Whitney, you don't really want to go to the gym today, but we're gonna go to work on our physical, but more importantly, our mental health. Also, it's the only day that Steph and I can go to the gym together, so it's a fun day for us. Saturday is usually a little bit of all upper body, or I'll do a muscle group that I don't feel like I hit well enough that week and I want to, you know, top it off. Maybe have a little bit more shoulders, maybe a little bit more back, biceps, triceps. Maybe I'll do glutes and shoulders. Now, Sunday will forever and always be my rest day. Sunday is a day where I do absolutely nothing. It's not an active rest day where I go to hot yoga. I do absolutely nothing. I don't worry about the gym. So now that I have the entire week laid out for you, let me tell you where I'll toss and sprinkle in some extras throughout the week. I get a lot of questions about the cardio that I do, how many times I do abs a week. So let's chit chat, girl. Let's discuss. Abs has become something where I either toss an exercise in here or there. I'm targeting my rear delts and doing face pulls. Why not superset with cable crunches? So I either go that route where I'll just toss in a few ab exercises throughout the week, or I will kill and demolish myself with an ab circuit that I will add at the end of an upper body day. I have 1,000,010 ab circuits up on my Instagram. I'll do something just like that where I'll combine 5 exercises, I'll kill it, I'll repeat it 2 times, and I'm out of there. 10-minute abs. And I'm out, girl. If I do an ab circuit like that, I will toss it in about 2 to 3 times, usually after an upper body day. No way in heck and bob am I doing abs after leg day. I'm exhausted at that point. It's not gonna happen. Now, when it comes to cardio, I do a lot of low intensity steady state now. 10-minute warm up got me this sweaty. So now it's time to lift. Leg day, baby. Look, here's Allie. Wait. There she is. Love her. I used to do a ton of HIIT. I was doing HIIT 4 to 5 times a week, which is just absurd. So now I really like doing a good mix of HIIT and LISS. Low intensity steady state is what I start every single workout out with. I just kick my incline all the way up to 15 on a treadmill, and I walk and I talk. But that's how I will start every single workout now. I don't really count that as my cardio. If I'm really there and I want to break a really good sweat, then I will up that up from 10 minutes to about 25 to 30 minutes. You can watch YouTube videos, you can walk and talk it, you could write some emails. You could do a lot while you're doing lists. But I also am still incorporating HIIT as well, high intensity interval training. Once again, I have so many of these workouts over on my Instagram, even here on YouTube, to give you a better idea of what a HIIT circuit would be like. Usually no longer than 10 to 15, maybe 20 minutes if I'm really feeling myself that day, you know, if I have a whole lot of energy. I love HIIT because it is so effective, it is so quick, it's so challenging, but if you only have 10 minutes and you want to get a bomb freaking workout in, girl, holy heck and bob, hit it with HIIT. All right, you guys, that completes today's video. I hope I covered every single thing that I could possibly think about in my workout split. I think I did it though. Remember, I really encourage you to find a workout routine that you love. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and never forget to subscribe so you never miss a fit tip with Wit again. Indy, come say goodbye. Come here. Come say goodbye. Come on. We love you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. And until next time, why are you trying to leave me? Why are you trying to leave me? Why are you trying to... I thought you loved me. I thought you loved me. Thank you. And until next time, we will see you next time. Wow, is she not so stinking cute? Yes, you are. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.